Yeah, 1480, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. We'll vote by knight f3 as per usual. e6, I will play more a d4 game for this one then. The pawn, 2200 games already. Very good. What do we want to do? Let's go slow g3 and go for the normal setup we aim for. We're nearly 1100 games now, not a million miles off. We need to challenge for this center structure, this a Caro-French semi-Slav type structure. He's played bishop up, so I presume knight's coming up and then he'll castle. Let's just get castled. We can still challenge for the center, it's just a case of when and how do we want to do it. So let's do it now with c4. And maybe rook across and we'll try and push up here. Oh, he's brought his other knight across, so what's he going to do with this one then? He's surely not going to go here. I guess he might do. Let's just develop our knight to a natural square. If he comes here, we've got the option to take. So he's done that deliberately then. That's not an accident. So he probably wants to go this side. That's not an accident. But what else is he going to do? He surely won't castle and then let us take. So I'm going to actually jump my knight forward. Bishop comes up, we've got the option to take. Knight comes down, got the option to take. So he's played bishop across. This is weird, isn't it? A little bit unusual. It's got to be right to take here then. I'm going to take it now because of how this is panned out. You don't play it like that by accident, especially at this speed, even at this rating level. So now I'm going to try and chip away at the centre. If he takes here, we're covered, so it's fine. So is there any tricks here? I've got knight up to attack the bishop. If he takes, we attack his knight. And then we'd be threatening to jump in with a check. So that looks very nice, actually, doesn't it? We just threatened to take here, but if he takes, we take back a tempo attack the knight, and then it gives us an anchor to throw a knight check in. Maybe he just wants to castle and then just say, not bothered, or he's gone for it. So that allows us to take back, though. Now we're going to get a nice check. Take the bishop, or we plant the knight. The problem is once we've gone in, the knight can't easily escape, apart from maybe the square where it's coming from. There's no easy escape, is there? So we might be committed here. What's he going to do? He'll be on one of these. f4 I'm not really going to play, so the pawn could actually be lost. But here, I guess I go here, right? But if he's here, we can always trade with a check. So let's throw the knight and stop him castling. I've got queen up to guard the pawn, so I think I'll need to do that, won't I? So let's play queen up and guard the pawn, but he's got knight takes. But if he does that, I've got knight takes with a check and then collect the knight. Otherwise, if he takes and I take, he can collect my knight. I've seen that. So takes, looking for a tactic. We hit him back with a tactic. So he's gone there. So if I go here now, he's either going to have to block, take. I guess he takes here. I could still bail out with this way though. Here, if he pushes, I can check here, then take here, then take here. Rook across first, threatening to take, doesn't win material. So it's got to be right to check, right? If he goes here, we just take. He can't go back. So he's got there, or he blocks. So if I then give up the knight, and then just collect here, something takes, collect here, it feels okay, but it's a bit odd, isn't it? What if I go here then, threatening a discovered check? Actually, what if I go here? He doesn't have one move to break it, does he? Queen here, is that really strong? He can go here and we just take, but then he can block with a queen. So here, we can gain the bishop with a check and then come back. So worst case, we win the bishop. So that looks a strong move. Here, I can drop back. Yeah, that's got to be the right move. Queen across here. If he takes, I can take with a double check, or I can double check this way. But it's one of them, if I've missed something here, and if this is some sort of weird theory, and for whatever reason, it shouldn't be for a player this rating level, even my rating level, but if it is, then I could be losing a piece. So he's found that move. So he's quite an advanced concept here. Maybe there's not many options, but we drop back here. But now he's got no move to get his king out of the firing line for a discovered check. We're threatening to win the bishop at least, and then just drop the knight back. And he can't go here to go here. He can try and go here, but we're in time to take the bishop. He'll go back and we can just check again and then take the pawn. Yeah, it was weird. He played the knight sword, wasn't it? And then put the other knight here, wanting us to take it. It's like it was some sort of preparation, which it could be. It could be, you never know, it could be. Okay, so he's played there. So now does knight across just win the queen instead of taking the bishop? That's a double check. And he can go here or here. But if I go check here, we attack the queen, we create a check. Ah, but no, it wouldn't. So check here, he can block with a queen. So he's found a move. Because it's not a double check. So I think we need to actually take the bishop and then come back. If he goes here, we can just simply come back. He's got knight takes here and we can get outright. So that's just a piece. So we can double check here. So is that a checkmate? If we go knight here, it's a double check. So you have to move your king on a double check. You can't block from 2. So if he goes, he can't go there. It's not a legal move. If he goes either of them two, it's checkmate, right? So that's a checkmate. That should be checkmate. He can't step forward. He has to go back to 1 or 2 and the queen comes in. That's just a checkmate. So he's only got 2 legal squares on it. Either way, the queen's going to come in. Obviously, because it's a double check, you can't block. You can't block. You have to move your king when it's a double check. And then that's checkmate. Yeah, so let's pause that and take another look with the engine and see if there was any opening mistakes out. Clearly there was, but let's just see what they actually were. So let's request an analysis. I want to know if this was some sort of like opening theory that he's played. And then he's played it correctly just so long, and then he's just made a simple mistake. So we've been, what, 91 versus 75 in the accuracy. And the first 6 moves, okay, then we just build a gradual advantage. Let's just take a quick flick through then. Just the way he played these moves, it looks a little bit unusual, and it's bringing the knight across to block the other knight, and then putting the other knight in a position where you can take it. I think it's a very bold approach, but yeah, it's only 0.08, so it's kind of like, well, in this position, I should have actually taken immediately. I should have done that. So knight forward, we're still better, but not by much. Then he should have brought his knight in, so I know that for future. I doubt I'll see this again, but if I do, take straight away. And then we took this move, and now it's 2.3. And now I should have launched in the center with e4. I've just been really aggressive in the center. So we lost a little bit there. And then this is where the real mistake is, isn't it? Taking here gives us an anchor to jump the knight, and he should have just dropped back. So now we chase the knight, we jump the knight in, and then we find this nice move. Then he had to run his king away there, but running the king away there, what was I doing here? I think I was just going to take the bishop, wasn't I? Because if you run the king away, if I go check here, you can then block with the queen. And there's no double check. Although actually, if I check here, that might still be winning as well. Let's just have a look. So which move are we on here? So king f8. Yeah, knight takes the bishop is the correct move, so there isn't a forced checkmate if I go here. So we give a check here, but it's not a forced mate for some reason. So bishop taking the bishop is correct. The king runs and then the knight back. The knight grabs the pawn. Well, then you just launch e4. The rook comes up, then you take on b7, queen up, then you drop the knight back, and then you calmly just drop the knight all the way back. So that's the actual correct line. Instead, it's just a double check and then a checkmate. So it is what it is.